RBVN, the video blog of the internet. News and information only on RBVN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Ding! Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again from the RBVN studios in Billerica, Massachusetts for the second and final time tonight for Sunday, September 18, 2016, around 7:25 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. The sun's down, some of the crickets are chirping, but it's an overcast night. Tomorrow morning, scattered thunder showers, could be some heavy downpours. We do need the rain. Some news to report from the RBVN Newswire. Patriots quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo had x-rays on his collarbone. They are negative. There was some reports he broke his collarbone, but he injured it, but he's going to be out 6 weeks, so the Patriots need to find another quarterback. Also, Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers got his 2,500 hit for his Major League Baseball career, only 500 to 3,000, and it's official, Lady Gaga is going to be singing at Super Bowl 51 in Houston, Texas. That's going to be on February. It's going to be called by Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, and Erin Andrews on Fox. And that's about it on the news from the RBVN Newswire. Be back in 1 minute. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? Bruce Cronin in one of his famous quotes. Be back in a flash. I'm back. Did you miss me? It was just second. My second and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is former Major League Baseball player Rusty Staub, who was an outfielder, first baseman, and DH. He played 23 seasons in Major League Baseball, and he was a great player, a great character player. Rusty was born and he grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana. His real name is Daniel Joseph Staub, and he played baseball in high school. He was signed by the Colt 45, which became the Houston Astros in the early 1960s because he was a great baseball player. They signed players before there was an amateur draft, which happened in 1965. He spent 2 years in the minor leagues for the Houston Colt 45s. He made his Major League Baseball debut in 1962, and when he made the big league roster, he got a bonus of $100,000. It was like a $100,000 bonus, baby. That was big money back in 1963. That's the equivalence of over $1 million today. Rusty played outfield, first base, and designated hitter for 23 seasons in the big leagues with the Colt 45/Astros, the Expos, the Mets, the Tigers, the Rangers. He had 2 stints of duty with both the Expos and the Mets. And he made 6 All-Star teams. He had good power. 4 times he had 20 more home runs in a season. 3 seasons he had 100 more RBIs. 15 seasons he got at least 100 hits. 5 seasons he scored 90 or more runs. He batted .300 at least 5 times. 13 seasons, he had 20 or more doubles in a season, or 2 baggers. He was nicknamed Le Grand Orange for his time with the Montreal Expos. He was the Montreal Expos' first star back in the late 60s and early 70s. He actually had another stint of duty with him towards the end of his career. Also, he had some stints of duty, 2 of them with the New York Mets, and he was a productive ball player. Eventually, when he was a little older, he became like a bench player, but still did pretty good. Rusty was the only Major League Baseball player in history to have at least 500 hits for 4 teams: the Colt 45 / Astros, the Expos, the Mets, and the Tigers. He retired after the 1985 season. He had only 1 season when he was a top 5 for MVP voting. It was the 1978 designated hit of the year for the American League when he played for the Tigers. And Rusty's career stats: he was a .279 hitter, 292 home runs, 1,466 RBIs, 2,716 hits, and 419 doubles, and 1,189 runs scored. He was inducted into the New York Mets Hall of Fame in 1986. He eventually called some Mets games on the radio as a broadcaster, and when he was with the Mets, he owned 2 restaurants in New York City, which was real popular, but both are out of business now. His number 10 was retired by the Montreal Expos. He also made the Texas Baseball Hall of Fame and the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame, and he has a foundation in his name in New York. Rusty was up for the Hall of Fame for the first time in 1991, but he did not get enough, necessarily 5% votes to stay on the ballot. And that was a shame because his stats were a little bit borderline. He wasn't that dominating of a player, but he was like consistent, and he's never been really considered for the Veterans Committee. And that's about it on Rusty Staub. That's about it on these video blogs for the night. Tomorrow, you're going to get 3 more video blogs coming for you. First video blog will be about the former Pro Basketball League, the ABA. Second video blog of the day will be about WGBH Channel 2 in Boston. And third and final video blog of the night, my personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about former NHL player and coach and executive and current colorman on the NHL on NBC studio, Mike Milbury. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Roseblood, the WCCO. Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hot so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 in New York is such a cougar. She's got the nicest legs in New York City. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Any video blog suggestions, private message me. I would like to have some sponsors to sponsor like the top 10 list, the personality profiles, or I could plug your business. So private message me if you want to. It would be beneficial because the rich video blog network's going to be growing by leaps and bounds. And good night, everybody.